Hey guys, welcome to the WWE Fastlane Predictions show. Yes, I said I wasn't going to do one, but then I looked over the card and saw that it was actually worth it. So, just so you know, it's about 3 p.m., which means the pay-per-view in my time is about 2 hours and 30 minutes away. Live for free on the WWE Network tonight, which I will be paying for the next 2 months because of the Mania. But tonight we have 9 matches in store for you, which means we have 9 predictions. Well, one of which is a face-to-face that will ultimately turn into a match, but let's get things started with the pre-show hype, or lack thereof, with Ryback, Ziggler, and Eric Rowan, aka Team Got Our Jobs, against Seth Rollins, Kane, and the big I don't know what I am show. In a 3-on-3 6-man tag match start the show. Now, this will not determine anything really, but I would expect a good triple threat match after all. These guys have been arguing against each other, kind of like how my dog has been arguing. Back and forth for weeks upon weeks. But look for Team Got Our Jobs. That would be Ryback, Rowan, and Ziggler to win the match, and expect Ziggler and Rollins to look great as always. Or, as an alternate, expect the disqualification. Now, Rainbow Dash, aka The Miz, is supposed to have Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman on Miz TV. Now, Paul Heyman is maybe the most single entertaining manager in the business. So expect some interesting words to come out of Mr. Heyman's mouth as it pertains to WrestleMania, but that's pretty much how the show will begin. Now, when the show actually begins, the opening matchup, it looks like, will be Goldust versus Stardust, aka Dustin Rhodes against Cody Rhodes. Now, this is poignant because this is about to be the end for the bizarre one, Goldust. He will soon hang him up after WrestleMania is over, so this is kind of his next to last match in the wrestling business. As for Cody Rhodes, this won't necessarily propel his career, but this will show that he's going solo again. And as we have seen before, Cody Rhodes as a solo wrestler is excellent at what he does. And he's made use of this Stardust persona very well, I might add. But I wouldn't expect the Stardust persona to last too much longer after Mania, seeing that it's already flaming out with the fans. So, expect Stardust to get over on his brother on this night, and expect a rematch probably at Mania where Goldust will probably get over. But as for tonight, expect a Cody Rhodes win. Now, here's the parts where I start getting interested. There are titles aplenty tonight. First, starting off with the tag team titles, with the Usos taking on a resurgent Tyson Kidd and Cesaro. Now, one would think this is Usos going over in a big way, and I would not deter you from that opinion. But expect Tyson Kidd and Cesaro to have an excellent match, seeing that they are an excellent young tag team with the perfect balance of strength and speed. And especially some near falls to take place during the match, and almost look like the young team has a chance to win. It is, in my opinion, that this is virtually a coin flip. It could go either way, in my opinion, but I will go on the side of safety and say that the Usos retain. Just expect probably the opposite, but for me, I see the Usos winning one more tag team title match, only to be knocked off by the Ascension and lose the tag team titles. So it's not going to happen this time. And then after that, things get boring as the bathroom break of the night takes place when the Divas Championship, the most useless championship in the history of wrestling, once again gets defended to my horror when Nikki Bella defends her Divas Championship against Paige. Do I have to give you a prediction on this match? Do I have to? I guess I should. Nikki Bella will win the match because they're not going to give anybody that looks like she should be in a marshmallow bag her Divas Championship back. At least not for right now. But expect Paige to look good. But the Bellas, coming off of that reality show that everyone cares about, Total Divas, are too hot right now not to keep the Divas Championship on virtually them. I'm surprised they haven't come up with the concept of two Divas Championships, one's for each of the Bellas, but hey, I'm not trying to give WWE Creative any smart ideas to resurrect the Divas division from the dirt. So, expect Nikki Bella to win in about, I'd say give it about a 10-minute match. But on the actual matches that, actually matter, most noted, the Intercontinental Championship will be at stake tonight. See, Bad News Barrett has got himself a little problem, or should I say a little flea gnat, in the form of Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose, using his clever lunatic brain, managed to get himself an Intercontinental title match against the Bad News One, by hook or by crook. And it happens tonight. What happens tonight? A new Intercontinental Champion. That's what. Tonight is Dean Ambrose's coming out party, as he won't necessarily wipe the floor fast with Mr. Barrett, but he'll make it look good, very good, as the Lunatic Fringe wins his second solo championship in the WWE. If there's any title changes tonight, this will be the guaranteed lock. You see, because the Intercontinental title floats around like an angel in the breeze, but putting it on Dean Ambrose will actually be a good long-term strategic move for the WWE, if they can follow through on it. So expect Dean Ambrose, the Lunatic Fringe, to win his second undercard championship and really stake his claim as a solo talent. which leads to the other undercard championship match that is in maybe its most high-profile place in a very long time. As the second main event of the night, the United States Championship will be defended as the undefeated Rusev puts his undefeated streak and his title on the line against Super Cena. Now, a little bit of history lesson for y'all. When John Cena first came to the WWE, he was all about that ruthless aggression. And something that he has shown a lot of in recent weeks. You know, he's going to need it if he's going to take out the undefeated Rusev. And another bit of a history lesson. John Cena's first championship in the WWE was not the World Championship. Although at the rate he's been winning world titles, you would assume this. No, it was the United States Championship. Who did he win it off of? The Big Show. When did he get it? WrestleMania 20. And funny how it's WrestleMania season and all of a sudden John Cena's back in a championship picture. But here's the funny thing. Here's what I think is going to happen. A no decision disqualification win for John Cena. Here's what I want to happen. John Cena to win this match as clean as a dog and bring respect back to the United States Championship. Let's look at the United States Championship over these last few months. It has been absolutely pathetic. A non-factor in anything, anywhere, to anybody. It's like the U.S. title just doesn't exist anywhere to anyone for any reason. John Cena gave it back, which hopefully means a redux of that awesome spinner title back in 2004 will finally bring attention to the U.S. title, something it desperately needs. Now, I know Jim Ross has gone on record to say that Rusev's undefeated streak should last for freaking ever. But tonight, Jim Ross, it needs to end. And needs to end clean with a John Cena victory. But expect a disqualification win for John Cena instead, because the WWE are a bunch of cowardly fools. Oh, yeah. Now, as for the main event tonight, it's over a title shot. Or should I say the right to get your ass kicked by Brock Lesnar. And the two fighting for the right to get their ass kicked by Brock Lesnar are none other than Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan. Now, many people say this will determine the fate of the company. This will show that the WWE is picking one direction over the other. And if you feel that way, you're absolutely freaking right. If Roman Reigns wins this match, then my disastrous prediction of doom the night of the Royal Rumble will most certainly come to pass, leading to another dark age in WWE history. But if Daniel Bryan wins, it might still lead to a dark age, although there might be a little light before we get there. You see, for the fans, Daniel Bryan represents the real wrestlers, the real homies. For Roman Reigns, they represent the corporate wants and the fact that WWE doesn't give a darn what you think. And expect things to really clash here. Expect a 4D interference. Expect Daniel Bryan to maybe hurt himself. Expect Roman Reigns to look Okay, expect Daniel Bryan to look great. But at the end of the day, they're going to go with what they're going to go with. They're going to put Roman Reigns in the position to win the title. So, how do you do that and still keep Daniel Bryan in the game? Well, you cause a no decision. Or at least a controversial one. You see, I see Roman Reigns winning the match, but not cleanly, which will lead to the ever convenient let's do a triple threat at Mania to make people happy that Daniel Bryan is in the game. If Daniel Bryan wins cleanly, they'll find a way to put Reigns into the fold. Either way, what I'm saying, and here's what my true prediction is, no matter who wins this match, the match will be meaningless. Expect a triple threat match, if not a fatal four-way at Mania. But if I have to give out a winner tonight, I would have to say Roman Reigns will defeat Daniel Bryan. Don't expect, of course, a clean finish to this, which leads to my other theory. And about the Triple H Sting thing, it will lead to a match at WrestleMania 30 that we all know is coming, and possibly see Bray Wyatt cut a promo that might lead to the return of The Undertaker maybe tonight as well. Just on side notes. But that is your WWE Fastlane predictions. Come back later tonight when I give out the results to see if I'm actually smart. Just like I was at the Rumble, where I got a majority of my predictions right. Let's see if I can make it 2 pay-per-views in a row. Cause I am living life in the fast lane, moving at the speed of light, and I can't slow down. So, until later tonight, find peace in your own nirvana, and thanks for watching.